I'm sorry that we never finished the last Pathgory we started.
I'm sorry that we don't sell these sweet rerolling ones hats.
I'm sorry I'm not Oscar Lars.
Sorry about the fate dice.
I'm sorry for leaving rerolling ones.
I'm sorry I'm not Brent.
I'm sorry that I haven't finished painting all the models that I owe people after the bets I've lost.
What do you want me to say again?
Say that you're sorry that you got the rules wrong.
I do that on purpose.
That's it. Stop apologizing.
It's Jack, and today I'm playing Lumineth Realmlords, subfaction Zytrek. So Zytrek has changed a little bit in the new book. Before, your first cast or unbind or dispel was a +1. Now you just get it all the time. I'm at a +1 to cast, unbind, and dispel. Let's go over my heroes. I have a Valinor. I have a Scanari Enlightener with the spell Total Eclipse and the item Phoenix Stone. I have a Scanari Caligrave with the spell Protection of Hysh. I have the Light of Ethereon. My general is a Stone Mage with the command trait Tectonically Attuned and the item Heartstone Amulet. I have a Lore Seeker who is no longer unique, can take items, and if he's your general, can take a command trait. He has the item Silver Wand, giving him an additional cast, and he has the spell Flaming Weapon. I have a unit of Sentinels with the spell Solar Flare, a unit of Wardens with the spell Speed of Hysh, a unit of Blade Lords, who are not wizards, but are awesome. I have a unit of Dawn Riders with the spell Ethereal Blessing, and I have 3 endless spells. The Rune of Petrification, I have the Chronomatic Cogs, and I have Umbral Spell Portal. I have 2 Warlord Battalions, is the reason why I can take 2 extra items. My grand strategy is Scanari Illumination. I need to have a Scanari in each of the quarters of the battlefield by the end of the game. And that's 1,945 points of Lumineth Realmlords. My triumph is going to be inspired, so I'll get +1 to wound once per game.
Hi, this is James with his Daughters of Khaine, using subfaction Keltnar. Keltnar is the subfaction that allows me to retreat and charge. Using grand strategy, Conquered in the Name of Khaine. That's the grand strategy. If I have an avatar or cauldron wholly within enemy territory, you get the grand strategy. My general is the Bloodrack Medusa with command trait Zealous Orator. That's the rally on a 4+. Artifact is Crystal Heart, which doubles the range of my endless spells and has a spell Mind Razor. My Hag Queen on Cauldron has the artifact Arcane Tome and has the spell Steed of Shadows, which allows 16-inch speed for movement. It has a prayer Blessing of Khaine, which allows me to re-roll ward saves. My other leaders is Hag Queen on foot with the prayer Covenant of Ironheart. I have 2 High Gladiatrix as well. My battle line is 10 Witch Elves, another 10 Witch Elves, and a unit of 20 Witch Elves. I have the Behemoth, Avatar of Khaine, and then I have a unit of 10 Blood Sisters and a unit of Doomfire Warlocks. I also have the endless spell Bloodrack Viper. I have the battalions Warlord, which gives me an extra artifact. I also have Expert Conquerors. That's my 1,955 points of Daughters of Khaine.
Let's go over the terrain. So we have some damn terrain next to my Lore Seeker, who was set up as a lone agent. Set him outside of 3. He counts as 10 models on the objective, and the objective is this whole quarter of the battlefield. We have a unit of 10 Doomfire Warlocks, +1 to cast. Those guys are pretty nice. We have the Gladiatrix hidden in the middle. Witch Elves up front. A nice Avatar of Khaine, giving them +1 to the prayer for the Hag Queen here. Another Hag Queen down there. We have the Blood Sisters in the back, protecting themselves, maybe from my shooting. Doubtful. We have some more Witch Elves here. Damn terrain. More damn terrain.
That damn terrain.
Mystical broken down tower in that corner. Next to my Sentinels, a regular old rock. It's actually bark, but you can make it look like rock.
It's a rock.
Yeah, it's a
It's
rock.
heavy.
We have a Light of
It's been my
Ethereon,
forearm.
the Enlightener, some trees back here, my Ballista. The Scanari Caligrave was set up as a Shrine Guardian. It works a little different in this book. Thank you again, GW, for sending us the book early so we can review it. Got the Dawn Riders here, the Wardens here next to my General, and of course, Avalinor. This guy is a beefcake. And I got to go, I finished dropping first. James, I think I'm going to let me go first. Because I don't want you to kill my lone agent over here. And so we're going to go Lumineth, Realmlords, subfaction Zytrek.
How's it going?
Zytrek. That's
Zytrek.
what I used to win tournaments with back in the day. So I'm going to start off with my battle tactic, Blind the Enemy. 4 different wizards have to cast a spell. And with, Zytrick, Lumineth, that should be easy, pretty easy to get. So my heroic action, I'm doing a suicide run. Finest hour.
Finest hour.
Oh, you're going second. Do you want to pick a proving ground?
Yeah, my proving ground is where I'm at.
Okay, proving ground.
You just did finest hour.
Yeah.
And I chose this as the proving ground. I'm going to try to get a free command point for my Bloodrack Medusa. Boop, boop. And I do not.
Into the hero phase. Going to use a Deep Thinker. Once per game, they can cast a spell on a 9. It still can be unbound. Going to do cogs.
Automatically.
You got 3 unbinds, I think you said?
Let that cog.
What cogs are coming out?
It's once per game, right?
Yeah, once per game per model.
So now that would give a reroll and a +1 to your cast, right?
No, not +1, but reroll.
But that what's it called? The +1 for your
Oh,
subtraction.
oh, yeah.
So you're currently floating +1 and now reroll. Okay.
Cog setup. So Wizards wholly within 12 can reroll because we are turning down a time. Now the Enlightener is going to finish. She's a 2-cast wizard. This is going to be at a +1. We are going to cast Total Eclipse. Ooh! Good thing I can reroll. Good thing I can reroll. So that is not going to go off because it's just going to be at a +1. So no Total Eclipse for me.
Thank goodness.
Now
What's the casting cost of that now?
Total Eclipse is a 9 now.
It's a 9 now.
Ooh! I think I'm plus the cast so much. I'm going to cast Erasure from the Caligrave. This is a 24 inches. I believe it goes off on an 8. I'll check that out though. But
Erasure is gross.
You select a hero, it does D3 mortal wounds, or it does nothing. And then the next turn I can try to cast Erasure again, and if it's on the same target, it takes 2d6 mortal wounds.
Who's your target?
I'm going against the Cauldron.
Cauldron. All right, let's see.
Erasure. It goes off on a 10 because I'm a +1.
I have to try.
Oh, Erasure does go off.
It does go off.
You have been signed
I've been
up.
erasured.
We got the green beam on you. Now the snipe comes next. So next we're going to go with a flaming weapon from my lone agent over there at a +1. Goes off on a 11. You want to keep it with
How many more spells you got?
He has one more because he has a silver wand.
I'm not going to cast because
okay.
I'm not going to.
Here we go. We're going to go with the Mystic Shield on myself. Hey, that's the +1 still.
Gonna try for the Mystic Shield.
Yeah. Oh, no Mystic Shield for me. Wait. Oh, yeah. Because
it's +1. Just +1, not plus 19.
Man, I could burn my Aether Quartz. No, never mind. Okay.
Not after. It's before.
Yeah.
Before.
We're going to do Power of Hish here. It goes off on a 7, 8. The Mortal Wound on 5s and 7s.
I have to try to get rid of this because it sucks to get Mortal Wounds on 5. So this is my last Unbind with a 3.
Okay, so they have Power Hish, and that was 1, 2, 3 spells. 4 spells. I got 4 spells off. Hey, got my battle tactic. It's that simple, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody should play this army. It's balanced and good. Now we're gonna go to Speed a Hish on this the Dawn Riders.
And it goes off.
And they will double their movement now. The Dawn Riders will now cast Power Hish. Does go
6.
off on a 6, so that's good. I do have my last guy, my General. My Stone Mage, there is nothing in range right now for any of his spells, and Mystic Shield's already off, so I don't need to cast Arcane Bolt on myself, but I will anyway. Okay, it could have been double. I would have been able to reroll though.
No, you already got that out of the way.
Yes.
And you have blue dice. That is it for his casting. Movement phase. What'd you do, Jack?
Moved up my Sentinels. They are still within range because there's a sort of a collaborative, symbiotic relationship between Sentinels and Ballista. If you're near Sentinel or Ballista, I believe it's within 12. You get +6 to your range of shooting. These guys with the Speed of Hish moved up there 28 inches. Ran forward with my Line of Ethereon. Moved over because I do want to shoot with my Valinor. And right here I have my General who has the command trait Tectonically Attuned. It gives +1 to shooting attacks, the Spirit of the Mountain. And he does have the Spirit of the Mountain keyword. Ran over my Wardens because they can run and still stay in Shining Company. And now he stayed still because he didn't need to move. Going into the shooting phase, he has 2 shots with the staff, hitting on 3s. Wounding on 3s. Nothing. Next, going with my Valinor, who does have 2 shots. He's going to be shooting Doomfire Warlocks. Yes. So 2 shots now. I'm hitting on 3s. I will use one of my command points, putting me down to 1. Ooh, no. I'm going to use my once per battleground command point, and it's from the Shrine Guardian. Holy 12, he's going to get it. So he'll be hitting the Doomfire Warlocks on 2s. 1 hit, and then wounding on 2s. Hey, that is 2 at a -2 into your Doomfire Warlocks.
And that's damage.
All right, D6. 3 damage into your Doomfire Warlock. Should
3
we have
damage.
your 6 up ward save?
3 up. Oh, 6. It's not 3 up. I wish it was 3 up. So,
Oh, that's 3 damage to the Doomfire Warlocks.
I lost 1 Doomfire and 1 wound left on another. So what you got next?
Going with the Ballista, it is within 12, not wholly within, for the symbiotic relationship between Ballista and Sentinels. The Sentinel is going to be shooting into the Avatar of Khaine.
I will all out defense the Avatar.
Awesome. So I'm hitting on 2s. All right, 2 hits, and now wounding on 3s. 1, and that's going to be -2 rend.
So go into its base save because I get +1 for the Cauldron and +1 for all out defense. So that's 4s. 1, right?
Yep, best save in the army. Good save. It would have been D3 damage. Sentinels, they have 9 shots because their champion does not have a bow. Hitting on 4s, 5s are mortal wounds. Okay, and that's going to be 1 mortal wound and 1 hit. And then wounding on 4s, 1 no rend.
1 no rend, so that's 3s because of the... Yep, I missed
1
that.
goes through, 5 up ward saves.
So I get 2 5-up ward saves.
Oh, okay. Celebration.
Charges.
No more
No more. Who are you doing your charge first?
I'm going to charge the Dawn Riders into these these Witch Elves because it seemed like they were mocking my shooting.
They
So
were.
I'm going to fight you. All right,
We got
6
a
inches.
6 inches. I think you got it.
Straightforward.
With that 28-inch movement.
There we go.
To perspective, these Dawn Riders started behind.
Way back here.
Behind, right about here.
Tuck through.
28 inch.
Yeah,
It goes a long
The
way.
Valinor just stepped to the side and like, after you seem to be in a rush. Now I'm going to charge my Lord Seeker.
Hey, you got
there
it.
we go. You are in there. You have a lot of
I will
shooting.
have an Unleash Hell over here.
Doomfire Warlocks.
5s and 3s. It was flat. It was flat. I wish they were.
That was pretty good. Hey,
Wish they were
that's-
Bloodstalkers.
That was pretty good.
8 went through, so I need 3s to wound.
3's to wound. Okay, not bad. 5 total.
5 and no rank.
5 go through. I have a 3-up save. Ooh, I am taking 4 damage. Hey. Okay, you win some, you lose some.
What's going on next?
So I have Lightning Flash reflexes. So after the strike first phase is over, I can select 2 units to fight. I will be using the Deathly Furrows ability. And you'll have 1 wound and you're not mounted. So I'll be getting 2 attacks per melee thing. So the horses will get +2 attacks and the lances will get +2 attacks and the champion sword. I will be using all-out attack. I have 1 command point after this. I will be hitting on 2s, mortal wounds on 5s with my lances. Okay.
That's a lot of mortals.
There we go. So we have 4 mortal wounds and 4 misses, and then wounding on 3s because I did charge. So it's going to be 2 at a -1 because I charged. I get a +1 to my rend.
So it goes back to my base save because of the Cauldron. So I get 2 saves.
6 is all right. 1 damage each, so we're up to 6 damage.
So the champion's going for the attack now.
Got my Guardian Sword hitting on 2s because all out attack. 4s. Oh, fun. Hey, there we go. So that's going to be 2 at a -1.
2 -1. Have to roll 6s.
Okay, there's 1 more added to it, so a total of 7 damage. Now I'm coming at you with my horses.
Horses, 4 attacks each.
Yeah.
Hitting at 3s,
So
wounding
I
4s.
double checked to make sure Deathly Furrows attack, affects the horses. They start with 2 attacks and they get +2 because you're a single wound, non-mounted unit. So hitting on 3s because all out attack.
But there's a wounding on 4s.
So 18 hits. This is where I'll be happy with that. Come on, 9. No rend on that.
So that's 7 dice. Then I have to roll 5s.
Oh!
Oh my goodness. That just happened.
6 5s. Oh my gosh, Farkle.
So I got 8 ward saves now.
Hey, war safe, yeah.
That's not the unit then, thank goodness, because this is a unit of 20 Witch Elves. No, none.
Hey,
That's
none.
8 that are dead. Oh, so it's my fight, right?
No.
I
I
know.
do everything on me. hitting on 2s, wounding on 3s, and let's see. When I use my triumph, can I roll the hits first, then decide to use it?
I don't know.
We're gonna do that. So hit it if I get enough hits. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna burn my triumph because I need to do some damage to these guys. We wounded on 2s. Did it help? It didn't help at all. I completed that clip. So 3 at a -1.
Their base save of 5.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look at that.
D3 damage for 3. Hey.
3 ward saves of 6s. So 1 more dead.
1 dead and 1 wounded.
Paladin, I have 6 within range for the attack of the scimitars and also the horses. That's 2 attacks each, so that's 12 attacks. And that's 4s and 3s.
I bet your horses aren't as good as mine.
These
3's the wound.
Oops,
Hey, pretty good roll. What happened to these being the cursed one?
it's -1, 6 at -1.
Okay. Still a load agent and still have Mystic Shield, so it'll be a 3-up save. Oh!
100%?
Yeah, 100%. I still have 2 wounds left.
Horses. Now the horses are going to attack 4s and 4s.
Oh, I spoke too soon about my horses being better.
I mean, your horses had 18 hits, right? Or 17? There you go. Your horses are better. 1. No rend.
1 no rend. Hey, still sitting at 2 wounds and I'm still alive. Going over to the Witch Elves. This is where the pain comes. I will burn their Aether Quartz.
So going with the Witch Elves, they are normally 3s and 4s, but because it's Gladiatrix, they do have a rend now, and they have a 3+2 wound. Because they're wholly within 12 inches of a totem, they get +1 of their wounds, so they're hitting on 3s, wounding on 2s, -1 a rend. And I have to roll this twice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that's 10 hits. And that's just the first half of the rolls, and 2's the wound.
Alright, so we're sitting at 9 wounds.
Alright, the second set of dice, I had 1 for the leader. It's 3's to hit. 2's the wound. Fine, so that's 20.
20.
-1.
So I have -1 to my rend, but I did give myself +1 to it again by burning up my Aether Quartz. 4 up. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Wow, that was a really good save roll. So 3 go down and a 1 takes a...
Now it's Battle Shock.
Fine presence.
It's Fine Presence as well over here, but I have to roll for these people here. So that's 2 died. They're at a 6, so if I can get a 5 or 6, I'm in trouble.
Oh,
they're good to go.
fine.
And how many points did you get here?
So I got 1, 2, and more in my battle tactic because I cast 4 spells by 4 different wizards, putting me up to 5. Start of the hero phase. What's your battle tactic?
My battle tactic is Clash of Arms, which I need 3 units to charge this turn. If 2 of them are Witch Elves, or then I get +1 to my victory points.
Excellent. What is your heroic action?
My heroic action that I'll select.
Heroic leadership.
Heroic 7. I don't get it.
Failed on that. Now I'm going to try to get heroic leadership on Light of Ethereon. I got it. Tossing out a couple kegs of witch brew.
Starting with these, they'll give them a witch brew. And these witch elves deserve a little witch brew.
All right.
So that means that they get +1 to their charge because it's round 2 per the table, which +1 is +1 to the run. Cauldron, I'm going to cast Blessing of Khaine, which allows a unit to reroll the Fanatic Faith. I will select this unit. It's 2 because +1. Then final prayer that I have, the same unit, which prevents them to take Battle Shock. 2s. I barely got it.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
And some spells that you're not going to get off. Let's see what you got.
My first spell I'm going to try is an Endless Spell.
Ooh, okay.
From the Blood Rack, I'm going to roll. I'm going to try to cast my big old snake.
Here goes the number 1s. Ah! Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm going to try to unbind that. I'll unbind here. Okay, I get to reroll. Oh, the snake goes off. The general casts the Blood Rack Viper from the Blood Rack Medusa, in the spell. Now this thing is all up in my wounds. And it can move 9 inches after this. This thing can destroy terrain. It can swallow things. It is not what I was hoping for, but that's the game. All right, what is your next thing you do?
The spell on the cauldron is the one that allows it to fly, but I'm just going to go with Mystic Shield because it's not going off anyway.
Oh,
That's the
okay. I'll try to unbind that. Reroll.
I'm going to give Mystic Shield to the little avatar.
Oh. Into the heal phase. The Viper moves.
9 inches.
Come on, Randy. All right, Randy, the Viper, is over here. Gonna try to swallow my Caligrave.
Yeah, I need to get the Caligrave because Erasure. If he gets it off one more time.
It's 2d6 mortal wounds.
And so I have 3 dice. I have to get above the wound characteristic, so I need 6s. And he survives.
Oh, barely survived. But he is right next to my so in the charge phase, this train might not be there. I need to go rip the ruins off Teclis's base. So into the hero phase, we're gonna go to the movement phase.
Movement. I can retreat and charge because of Keltnar, so I retreated this unit and just to recharge them. I also retreated the Doomfire Warlocks. They can't shoot, but they can charge. But I needed to take that objective somehow.
Mm-hmm.
I also have the Witch Elves in line to charge. Also, I ran all the Witch Elves except for the one that retreated. And kind of just moved the castle up, kind of.
Yeah.
And now it's ready for shooting.
All right, shooting phase.
I do have this avatar going to shoot at your Lightner.
Light of Ethereon.
Light of Ethereum. That's 6 shots, 3s, 3s, and -1. It's 4 hits, and 3's the wound. That's 2 wounds at -1.
Ignore Rend. So taking 2.
Taking 2. I do have shot with this avatar. I don't want to take the chance of killing the horses and lose my battle tactic.
Because you definitely need to charge.
And I can't shoot with them because they did retreat, but they can charge. So from here, how many wounds does he have left?
2.
Going with the stare from the blood wreck. Nothing. Charges. Starting with the horses, I'm going to charge. I did make the charge with the horses, but I need to take the objectives. I don't think they're going to survive that big Minotaur guy. So, Witch Elves. So they made it. Witch Elves want to get back into the mix with the Dawn Riders. And that's 11-inch charge.
11 inches.
Charging Gladiatrix.
So you got your battle tactic.
Charging the Cauldron.
Ooh, in there.
And on a 2-up.
Impact hits. D3. That is the unit.
That was the plan. Just to get the charges up.
Any more charges?
No more charges, but I do have monstrous action.
All right. Over there on a 3-up, that tower is getting destroyed. It is destroyed. Now I roll the dice for the guy inside. You can roll it.
I need a 1. You want me to roll a 1 on the screen dice? Okay.
Nope.
He survives.
You are within 3 of me, but you are not a monster, and I can't fight you. I just realized that. So that is destroyed. My guy comes out of it, but for some reason, it's not removed, which is weird. But I'm going to remove it. Here's my Caligrave. My terrain is destroyed. I know you're supposed to leave it, but I think it looks cooler when you remove it. So I know the only terrain I think you remove is the Feculent Narmals from Nurgle, but yeah, maybe on rerolling ones, if you destroy the terrain, it gets out of here. Or if it's one of those long pieces of terrain that blocks line of sight, like this one, I'm not mad it's gone.
After piling in, I am wholly within 12 inches. We did measure.
Mm-hmm.
So that means they hit on 3s and wound on 2s.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll use my 1 command point to attack. So it's 2s and 2s.
2s and 2s. Awesome. Ooh, too bad you didn't do all-out slaughter. 2 the wound.
21.
21. Looking for 3s. Got him. Back to the agency.
For Battle Shock, there's nothing to be done other than score points. I did get this objective. I got I got 1, 2, skirted this one with Expert Conqueror, so that's and more, so that's 3. Plus I charged 3 units. 2 of them were Witch Elves, so that gives me 6 points at the end of the phase. So 6 to 5.
Priority. Let's see, I got a 4 to 3.
Oh, no!
I will definitely take it.
All right, so you're taking it. Hey, Jack, why'd you take first turn? Why didn't you just give that to me?
Because we would have to re-rack.
Rack.
Yes, it was just because I'm just ready for you. Wide. These ladies don't play games, but I do get to go next. So I'm going to try to dispel this at the start. Going with the Enlightener.
And?
Ooh, I get to reroll.
Yes.
All right,
and that thing's definitely gone.
Get out of here, Brandy. You're always hurting the way.
Bye-bye.
Now we're going to go into my battle tactic. It's called Hish Made Manifest. I need to have 2 endless spells on the table at the end of my turn. Another pretty easy one to get because I already have one.
Yep.
Then I'm going to go to my heroic action, my heroic recovery. Yay! D3 more wounds back to the light. He's back to full health.
Bloodrack Medusa is going to try to get a command point and then rally. Use that to rally 8 dice. So the item she has is the Crystal Heart, and it doubles the range, and her command trait allows 4+ rally. And so it's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's all. So 6 back. Got 6 models back from a rally, and that's what we look like in this giant dog pile of witch elves. And now the hero phase.
So I'm going to cast some spells. I'm going to cast Speed of Hish onto
Oh no.
Valinor. Speed him up a little bit. There we go. 12.
12. You got it. I'm not even going to try.
Double his movement to 6, so he's got a 12. I'm going to cast Mystic Shield onto Valinor.
I'm not even going to try.
Okay. I used one of her spells, so for her second one, I need to actually, because you do have 3 unbinds. I'm going to try to get Erasure.
Oh no. I've got to try this
Erasure.
and get this a low dice.
Oh, that's a 7, 8. Now, do I use? I'm going to use his 8th quartz to make that a 9.
Make that a 9. So I got to get a 10 or 11 or 12.
Ooh,
Ooh, Erasure.
So
Coming up.
Erasure going off here. Taking 2d6 mortal wounds. 6 mortal wounds.
6 mortal wounds, and that's a 6-up ward. And that's 6 wounds.
6 wounds. Going to try to cast my other endless spell, Rune of Petrification. I am going to re-roll that because of the cogs. So it's going to be a 7, Rune of Petrification. Rune of Petrification goes off on an 8, so I actually did not get that. So my last cast is very important. I'm going to try to cast Spell Portal. Spell Portal from my Sentinels. Got it on a 8-9.
I'll give it a go.
Oh, I did not get my battle tactic.
Movement. This is what we look like. Let's see what Jack does in the movement phase.
And that is how we ended up here. So scoot it back a little bit. He stays still. Now he has a 6-up ward because he didn't move. Move these forward slightly. Got my wardens up there a little bit. General. I had to stay within range so I can get 2 shots here. And move up my Light of Ethereon. Now we're going to go into the shooting phase. Starting here. We're going to go all into those witch elves to the right there. 4s. 6s are mortals. It's going to be 2 mortal wounds off the bat.
2 mortal wounds off the bat. 2. That's 6s for the save.
Alright, and
And
so
4 more.
4 total?
4 ward saves.
Alright, so 3 dead.
3 dead. Next shot.
I'm going to go with the Ballista. Hitting here. Hitting on 2s. And wounding on 3s. Alright, it's going to be 3 minus 2 win, so it's going to go through. It's going to be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6 damage.
6 damage. And 6s. And that's 5.
There's 1 left. No, 2 left, excuse me.
Who else has a shot? Jack?
Light of Ethereon, he has Searing Dart of Light. I want to finish those witch elves off over there. 18 inches. On a 1, nothing happens. 2 through 4, D3 mortal wounds. 5 or 6, D6. So it's D3 mortal wounds. That is 3 mortal wounds to these witch elves.
So I need 2 6s. And
Hey,
no
right.
6s, so that's the unit.
Rally that.
Okay. So you're done, right? You're done shooting?
No. 1 more shot left.
Oh, man.
A Valinor, the Stoneheart King.
Just 1 shot?
No, because of my general, selected him, like, hey, buddy, I think he believes in you, gives a little pep talk, rubs his shoulders, avoiding the lava pools in the mountains. Now, Pep talk through.
Got
He's
the
going to hit on
shoulders
threes.
rubbed.
Yep.
Shoulders rubbed.
So I'm going to do all-out attack. So I'll go down from 3 to 2 command points because I did use one of my warlords. Hitting on 2s into the cauldron. Ah, didn't matter. And then wounding on 2s. Hey, that's 2 at -2.
All right, so that's -1 because the +1. So because the +1 to save, I get 2 saves and 6s. And nothing.
All right, and it's d6 damage each. That's going to be 11 damage. into
Oh
the
my
cauldron.
goodness.
11 damage to the cauldron.
I need to make more than half of these. No.
Made 2.
I mean, it's dead.
All right.
Doesn't explode and
Doesn't
kill my
explode.
own people.
And that is going to be it for my starting with the Light of Ethereon. Charging in.
Oh no.
Got a 7-inch charge.
7-inch charge.
I'm trying to do something sneaky.
Oh, you're doing crisscross.
Yeah.
Crisscross
Switching it up.
applesauce.
Hey, tricked you. Going with the Stoneheart King. 4 inches. Oh, I might have to use a command point though. Yeah, I'm gonna have to burn a command point. Command point burnt. All right.
I think you got it. I think you got it.
Into there.
Boom. Ouch.
And that is, I could charge these guys, but I would rather only fight with tooths. And I saw what these guys do on Unleash Hell. Don't want that to happen again.
I mean, come on, it's 5 to hit.
Yeah, well, hey, tell that to Lore Seeker. So,
Monstrous actions.
I'm going to stomp you. No stomping on you.
I'm going to stomp you.
That is a stomp. 3 mortals. 2 more. I'm back to the 2 I took from earlier.
No word save.
No word save, I don't think. I'm just immune to rent.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty disgusting.
Going with a Valinor. He is hitting on 3s, but I use my last command point for all out attack, hitting on 2s. Alright. So that is 5 hits, wounding on 2s, -2 rain, 5 damage each.
25 damage?
Yep.
I will gotta roll 25 dice now.
I did roll 2 6s to hit, and so those are mortal wounds in addition. So it's going to be 27 damage.
I have 27 dice in my hands that are going to roll 27 sixes, I imagine.
If it was a
That's
sketch.
pretty
Ooh,
good.
that's not bad.
Let's see.
That's not bad.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that enough? 1, 2, 6. No, it's not
It's
enough.
not enough. Okay.
Not even close.
But it would be if it had been cool if it was enough. But then I would hit you with my hooves and finish it.
Yeah. And say goodbye.
Bye, ladies. It was nice knowing you. And I get to fight again with my Light of Ethereon because I'm Lumineth.
Coming back here with the Witch Elves, I did have my Blessing of Khaine. I didn't want to re-roll those dice. It's too so I think I still had 21 more dice to re-roll. And over here, because he still had hooves also. The big guy attacked, so I mean this little guy must not be good at all.
Yeah, no, he's just his little sidekick. He's just here to cheer you up.
But just in case, I will all-out defense this attack. Just in case.
Just in case. Oh yeah, he is a totem, so he can issue a command to himself. I'm going to go first with the Fangs of Ethereon. If I had a hero or a monster within 3 of me and I attacked it, it would be 3 damage instead of D3. Then on 2s, 6s do explode. And hey, so there's going to be 3 hits, and I get that dice back. Wounding on 3s, if I roll a wound roll of 6, is 1 mortal wound in addition. 2 wounds, -3 rand. And also, I read it wrong. If you select a hero or a monster, it does 2d3 damage instead of 3. I just do 3.
That's even better.
Yes, it is. My bad.
So that's 5s because I do have +1 bring me to 3.
Mhm.
-2 brings me to 5.
It's -3.
-3.
-3 rand.
So the only reason I have a save is because I'm on defense. 6s.
Alright, it's going to be 6 damage.
6 damage.
Alright, and then I have another attack. It's called the Selenari Blades. Hitting on 2s. Hey, there's another 6 because I'm a super swordsman.
That's a mortal wound?
No, it's just I get another hit. Now, wounding on 3s. Just 1. -1 rand on that.
So now I get 4s.
That's
Got that.
good.
So just 6? Is there more attacks?
No, that's it. 6 damage to you.
6 saves. It's
Hey,
5 up saves, so
that's
4 went
going
through. I've got 4 attacks, 3s, 3s. Ren doesn't even matter, right?
Nope.
It's like a little night elf. Night haunts. 3s,
Oh,
nothing.
hey,
There you go. All done.
Oh.
All done.
Nice. Nice fight there.
Yeah, good job.
And you need to do better than that if you want to fight the Swordman of Ethereon.
Well, Battle Shock. He killed everything that would take a Battle Shock, so...
I did not get my endless spell off, so I didn't get my battle tactic. I do have 1. I have 2. I don't have more, so I just get 2 points, putting me up to 7, and James has 6. And he hasn't gone for turn 2 yet.
Okay. Turn. Daughters of Khaine, turn 2. For my battle tactic, I'm going to choose against the odds, using this little hat queen over there to choose this whole area, basically, and get that easy, gimme battle tactic. And then I will try to get a command point for the Blood Rack. And I get that.
Alright, I will try to get a command point on my general here in the middle. Got it.
And going right into the phase, I had 2 spells. I'm going to give the Hag Brew to the Blood Sisters, and I'm going to cast Mind Razor, which does not go off.
Doesn't go off.
But I will try to do Doom Bolt.
Mm-hmm.
I believe it's Doom Fire, which casting costs 6. Because the amount of units, I do get +1. So that's 6.
Well, goes off.
That's a 7 showing.
I will try to unbind that with my go with my general. Hey, I'm bound.
And finally, I have 1 prayer over here. There's a little, and I'm going to make it where they don't take battle shock for the Witch Elves. Witch Elves.
Got it.
Got it.
Witch Elves not taking battle shock.
Now, that's it for my hero phase. Going into
movement phase. This is what we're looking like at the beginning. End of the movement phase. Ran over here with the Doomfire Warlocks trying to pin me in.
By running over there, I just moved 14 inches, so they do get to shoot.
Oh man. They did run. They spent a command point to run 6. She only rolled 1 on hers. They stayed over here to get the battle tactic. Just moved their 8 here. He retreated because the whole army can retreat and charge. One of the most underrated moves in the game. She ran up there, but she can pile at 6. And going into the shooting phase.
Starting with the Blood Wreck, I'm going to see if I get a 5+ for Mortal Wound. No Mortal Wound. And then the rest is going into coming from the horses.
Into my
because it's only 12-inch range.
Alright, you are -1 to hit. Because I am in Shining Company.
Stupid Shining Company.
And I will, I'm going to burn my 8th quartz. Oh, never mind. Oh, yeah, I will burn my 8th quartz. Get +1 to my save.
So that's 5 to hit. It's like a unleash hell. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits.
Not bad. 3's the wound. Hey,
That's
4.
4, no ren.
3 up save because I burned my 8th quartz. 1 guy's going down.
I can't shoot with the Avatar because I retreated, so that goes my shooting. Charge phase. Blood Sisters. 10-inch charge.
10-inch charge.
I'm going to go this way because this person hits really hard. Avatar with a 9-inch charge, 10-inch charge because round 2.
Mm-hmm.
I will go here.
Excellent.
And then the Witch Elves. Doomfire Warlocks for the charge. And they made it with a 10-inch charge.
Charge phase. Monsters Rampage.
Monstrous Rampage, so stomping right into the blades. Got it.
Dump D3 for 2. I'm going to get, I'll take the Black Ranger out of there.
Black Ranger.
And I will roar into you. You roared. Going first with the Blood Sisters, I do make a rend of 1, just none, so he won't have any rend on me. I will burn my 8th quartz to make my 3-up save a 2-up save, but he does do mortal wounds at the end of after they fight, right?
All attacking to counteract his -1 hit aura. They do have Hag Brew on them, and at the start of combat phase, add 1 to the round from the Blood Rack Medusa, so that's acts as if it's turn 4, so that's 2s and 2s.
Couple ones in there. Get those up. And wounded on 2s.
18, 20 with no Ren. Alright, so there's no Ren because of that guy has an ability.
During rock or something like that. So I did use my Aether Quartz, so 2-up save. 5.
Ooh.
5 damage.
5 damage, and immediately I'm going to just do my stare, which is on a 2. They do mortal wounds. So that's 8 mortal wounds.
So 13 total?
13 total.
Taking 13 wounds, leaving me with 3 left.
3 left. He's beefy.
Going with my warnings, they did lose their ability to throw that potion once per game on a 2-up take D3 mortal wounds, because that was just causing too much kerfuffle in the competitive scene. So we had to get rid of that. Now I did do all-out attack, and you did charge me, so I will be getting +1 to wound and +1 to my rend. So hitting on 2s, 6s are mortal wounds, but not in addition. Hey, I only missed twice.
4?
It looks like 4 mortal wounds to you. Then wounding on 3s. Two misses. So it's going to be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 at -1.
No save.
Okay, so that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 plus 4, 14 damage.
Alright, 14 ward saves. I need 6 of this. And that's like the unit, because I only had 1. Say goodbye.
And so that is it for the unit, because the champion can't attack, because I was going to do everything into there. So I will point out something here that, tactically, but it makes sense once I explain it. But you're like, Jack, why would you pick to fight with a Valinor next when the stuff fighting him's already in combat? Well, because my general's within 12 of him, because the Stone Mage is within 12 of him, he still gets to fight out of his top bracket. But if I don't think I can kill him, and so if he goes and kills my general, then I wouldn't be able to fight at my top bracket. So I will be fighting with a Valinor, the Stoneheart King, into these Stonehearted ladies who did 13 wounds to me.
Oh no!
So Valinor.
Oh no! Top bracket.
Stoneheart King. 3s and 3s, -2 rend, 5 damage each. Okay, I'll take that. I will take that. And the reason why I'm rolling 7 dice is because when if I don't move, if I don't charge, I get +1 attack.
So, okay, is it too late to go to Xantharkhan?
So it's going to be 5 at -2.
Oh, 25 damage, and we're going to have to roll 25 dice.
Going with my hooves, I'm going to kick you. I do get +1 attack because I didn't charge. Hitting on 3s.
Yes.
And then wounding on 3s. 1 at -1.
1 at -1.
Yes. Hey, you saved it.
So I do have 25, right? Is that it?
25 going through.
All right. I have 25 dice here. I have to make 6 of them to have a chance. By that I mean I have to have 6 of them so they don't die.
Oh, hey.
1, 2, 3,
4.
You get to reroll these?
Did you get that prayer off? Did you do the reroll prayer?
No, because you killed that thing that had that prayer.
Oh, yeah. I bet you would have won it, unlike last time where you didn't.
Yeah.
You would have won it.
I would have rerolled this because if I rerolled this just here, it's like
hey, but look how close you were.
They would have
if
survived.
you would have done 3 more wounds, you would have killed them.
I would have. Yeah.
You always have that in your heart.
I do have that in my heart, really deep in my heart.
But because I am at my top bracket, this guy will get -1 hit because he's within 12 of me. I have a stinky aura. I am a cow.
Yeah.
There's manure all over that base.
So that's 4.
Because he's made out of stone manure. Yeah, I'll probably clip that joke out.
Everything going into the general. That's a -1 to hit because of the stinky aura. Ooh, I got 2. And that's 3's the wound. 1 at -2.
I think that goes straight through.
That's
3 damage.
3 damage.
I'm taking 3 damage to my general. I think these guys can only bodyguard Skinari, but I will see. Strike, just on a 2-up, you take a mortal wound. And I have 3 guys with that ability. 3 mortal wounds to the avatar. And then I have my dual-wielding champion. 3 hits. And 3 wounds at a -1.
So 3 at -1 puts him at 5s. Okay, so 2 went through. Well, damage.
1 damage each.
So that's 4. I get 5. 5 plus wards. And that's 3 damage.
Yep. Going with the Enlightener, because I get to fight with 2 things in a row. Samurai first. Now Enlightener. 3 attacks. 4s. Hey. 3s. 2 at -1.
2. That's 5s.
Hey. It's going to be 4 damage. No, 3 damage.
3 damage. That's 5s again.
Oh, 1 wound left.
1 wound left. The Doomfire Warlocks are going in with 4s and 3s. -1 now because Shining Company. And so 5s. That's 3, 4.
4 hits.
3's the wound. That's
2.
2.
I still burn my 8th court, so I still have +1 in my save. Save them both.
And now...
Actually, it's a rend on that, huh?
That one has -1, yes.
Alright, so that does go through. One dead guy.
And now the horses, 4s and 4s. But 5s because -1.
Mm-hmm.
But I rolled well for that one. So I actually have 6. But now the magical 4. Even better.
Ooh!
That's 5 and no rend.
5 and no rend. I have a 3-up save. 2 more going down. Oof. I think some of these guys are going to be running soon.
Who are you attacking with now, Jack?
My general.
General.
Finish you off.
Finish me
How
off.
dare you make me bleed my own blood? Going with my D3 attacks for my Stone Mage. Oh, just one. Gonna hit on 3s. And then wound on 3s. Yeah, 1.
Is that mortal wounds?
No, I wish. 1 at -1.
-1, so that's 4, 5s.
Ooh, so it's gonna go through. 2 damage.
2 damage. And...
Oh,
that's the last one.
Finished him off. Take that.
Oh.
Avatar Khaine. Teclis is the only true elf god. I mean, Tyrion too, but he's not around yet, so don't tell myself.
Out of straight vengeance, I'm going to pile in 6 inches.
Oh, yeah, and he's closer than he was. Oh no. So he actually has Enduring as Rock too, so he knows your rent.
Oh.
Going with the Gladiatrix. -1 to hit still because of Avalanor.
So that's 6 dice. 6 dice. It's 3s and 3s.
4s and 3s.
4s and 3s times 1.
Still pretty good.
And 3s.
No,
3.
3.
That's no rand apparently.
He sounds so happy about that. Oh, I saved 2 and I took 1. What does that mean, James?
I'm going to go straight to my killing stroke, right?
Everybody knows what this means. Well, not everybody. A lot of people don't really play gladiatrices like that, but this is really cool. So, James, explain what you're about to do.
So, killing stroke, it says at the end of combat phase, you can pick one enemy unit, enemy hero within 1 inch of this unit. Roll D3. Add the number of wounds allocated to the enemy hero to roll. If the roll is equal to or greater than the enemy's wound characters, is slain.
Yep. And no matter what you roll, my guy's dead. Yeah, extra dead.
He's extra dead.
if she had 7 wounds, she'd be dead. But I've taken 4, I have 5 wounds, and executed. You did your job though. So against the odds, you got your battle tactic. So you got 1. You do not have this objective anymore.
Yeah. All right.
This is important. Battle shock. I don't have any command points. Bravery of 6 normally, 5 because I used my Aether Quartz, and I lost 4 guys. So 2 more go.
That means it's contested.
It's contested, and you still have it.
Oh, look, yeah, I do.
He's
So
take it.
that means I have 1, 2, but not more. I got my battle tactic for 4. So it's 10 to 6?
6. No, 7.
7.
Yeah.
But
No.
this is
I only
looking...
got, because I didn't get my battle tactic. I only got 1, 2, not more. So yeah.
All right.
James needs this one. I'm on a roll.
I got a 1. That's a 1.
Whoa, if I roll a 1, you get it.
No, that means it's a tie. So that
You
means you
did
take
it.
ties.
No, because I just... Oh, wait!
Yeah, you
You're
take
right.
ties.
Okay, so no matter what. Oh, yeah. Oh, thanks for the 1.
But...
Yeah, looking at the table, we were talking about it off camera. If I won priority, I still got plenty of shooting. He's alive. Even though he is in combat, I would shoot him off. Come over, have some fun. So we're going to call it here. Not all games are 5-round battles.
Yeah.
This was a just slugfest. Somebody got knocked out in the first round.
I mean, if it was double turn, it would be a completely different game.
If James double turned
It's
me,
just as simple as that. It's just...
Yeah, so we get to talk about this in Realm Talk, and I'll talk about the new book, Metrica.
Metrica.
First take. Hey! Thanks for tuning in to Realm Talk. Thank you, GW. Check out the cool book.
Thank you.
Our new favorite Teclis model. Appreciate you. Teclis is going on the shelf, replaced by this bad boy. I need to get some of those Stone Hammer guys. They're really good.
Yeah.
Also, if we're going to talk about the book, things I really enjoyed, I think we might leave that up to Mason.
Yeah,
But stuff I don't have is what I need to get. So I don't think I'll be using 50 Sentinels again. But let's think about this game. And things I do like this book a lot. I like that I'm taking stuff off the shelf that I had before, like the Scanari Caligrave was a pretty cool little thing. The erasure spell, 2d6 mortal wounds. That was awesome. This game was actually, I forget how good
that melee snakes and witch elves are, because I just play I play like a gimmicky Sister of Slaughter list.
Yeah.
And I'm definitely like, man, I'm just playing with my hand tied behind my back. I could just play with witch elves and come at you.
Then what was it? The unit of 10 has 31 attacks?
Yeah. Well, that's the same with Sisters of Slaughter when you have the whips and the dagger, but they don't have the output you were doing.
That's because the combination of a totem and the gladiatrix makes them wound on 2s.
Definitely.
I thought that was going to be updated with a new book, and it didn't. I was excited.
Yeah, I like that you my endless spell. I needed an endless spell. I had 2 shots to get an endless spell out, and it was no. It's interesting because, I have so many wizards and things, but all my spells are really hard to get off. 8, 9 is like the average. But that is hard for your opponent to then try to unbind. Each of my casters has that once per game, deep thinker ability where it's just like goes off on a 9, deal with it. Yeah. I do like the Lumineth. I know personally I used to play them competitively last year in 2021. And then Stormcast came down, and it was just like, yeah, my Day in the Sun was good, but now the endless spells are back and ridiculously good. I'm like, yeah, it's time to. Even he's helped me paint up some stuff. I'm gonna bring him back.
I'm excited about it too. I like the new book. The way I wanted to play, based off model look. I love the kangaroo guys. What do they call it?
They are Wind Riders.
Those are one of my favorite models in the game, and they just weren't that exciting when they came out with the previous book. But in this book, they're really exciting.
I have Dawn Riders, and I have 10 of them, and I never really used them.
Yeah.
But the times I did use them, I just used them poorly. Ran into somebody's hero. I'm like, what are you doing? This is not what you're.
20 witch elves.
Yeah, well, that wasn't bad because they were designed to do that. But I do like them. I feel like the Wardens definitely took a hit. Because the sub-faction that used to be really good in Wardens, where you could do that pre-game move and stuff, they don't do that anymore. They lost their D3 mortal wounds once per game ability, and they still make something else battle line, but I think I might go with Stone Guard or something. But Stone Guard is you're still only getting 5, so you're maxing out at 15. Yeah. So I think I'm waiting. I like to build my own lists, but I think I can't wait to see some of the things people do with this. I know Foxes they got changed so they don't have that negative play experience anymore where you're moving in your enemy's fate.
It's just your phase.
Yep. Yeah, and so I'm looking at this. I still I'm leaving judging how good this is up to the experts like Mason and those guys and Vince and Tom. But I like it. I am and I have a beautifully painted army thanks to me. I paid for it, but the paint smithy Noah and UPS for paying me good overtime. So
also. Soon, I want to get a good matchup. Get a Zinch.
I want to do Daughter of the Khaine versus Daughter of the Khaine. We're gonna have my daughters versus this next time I play James.
6-inch
challenge.
6-inch diamond. And you know my Rathies.
Throwing down the gauntlet.
Yeah. I gotta get more witch elves painted. I only have 50.
So we want to thank Games Workshop again for sending us the book to review. I want to thank you guys for tuning in, and we're excited for the future. And next time you see us, we might be in a different location because I think the Jack Shack. I'll probably be in the Jack Shack for a little bit, but I'm moving it to a different part of the house where it's going to have more space.
Yeah.
But this is still cool. Thanks, you. I'm legit sorry about that. I didn't know the Seahawks were going to be that bad last year, and I didn't know the Kraken were going to be any good. I don't know anything about hockey. I don't know why I was betting on hockey. So Jack, Andrew, Miles, Mr. Mephisto to you guys. Who else do I owe models to? My buddy Michael. Take Over Mars. I still have a Vanguard for him. Strength Hammer Chuck. I owe him a Sorceress. Yeah, man. Eventually. I never said when I'd pay off the bet. I never did. I never did say I was going to, at what time. Elijah, did I say when I was going to pay off the bet?
You didn't say.
See? My son told me. So I'm not a Welch. I know I owe you guys. But I'm sorry. I'm sorry that it's taken me this long.